Hello. Wait for some more people for coming in. Wagwan Banks. A long time no see. Realize see a ton police and everything. Waiting on a few more people to check in and then I'll start on the storyline. I've cleaned up everything here so because needed that attempt for the nails and I'm tired now. It take too much out of me. Alright. Just want to talk about my pregnancy journey and everything that I've been through and stuff like that. The whole shebang. But before I do that, let me introduce to somebody. Alright. Okay, guys. So a long time I want to talk about this, like seriously long time I want to talk about this, but me never really know how to go about to doing it or whatever. But before me start, this is Zuzu. This is my baby, per se, I should say. This is everything that is left of her. And it's crazy how she fits in a small bottle like this. Like, can you, I don't even know if it, but anyway, she's always here with me and I will forever love her and she will always be in my heart. And I know that I'm not the only person that went through something like this. There is a lot of other females that go through the same thing that I've been through, but I'm just here to talk about, how I dealt with everything that I was going through. So, everything start off away as far as like, all right, so I don't even know if it start off this either, But anyways, me as a young girl, in my family there's been a lot of complications when it comes to pregnancy. So me did always in the back of my mind, me never really want to have kids, but at the same time, more don't want to know so me can't have none, if you know what I mean. So me decide to try and nothing tried, nothing done, so me try and literally me try. Me probably take about 1 million pregnancy tests. Who knows? Probably about 1 million. But as a jukso one test. As a jukso one test. Not even wait 2 weeks, but me did that anxious to figure out if it could happen or not. And me feel like me did ready. Apart from me did feel like some I get too old and me never want to wait until me did extremely old to have any, and then complications come on and tell me so me not have enough egg to do this and me not have, So me just decide to try now. And it took about 6 months. I think it took about 6 months for me get a positive result. And guys, me did so freaking happy. Me don't know if nobody could have happy like me, but me did happy. Like, I was extremely happy. I like the best thing what ever happened to me. And me never surprised. Nothing about it wasn't surprising because me did well and want to see the result. You get me? So me did just happy. And during the process, like enough time before my man, me tell him say, babes, me a breed and me go buy like one what you call it, ovulation test. Now the ovulation test show negative or positive too, if you're ovulating or if you're not ovulating. So me buy a couple of them. I guess me don't ovulate, so it show positive. So me go show him the test and I say, babes, me a breed. And him say, what? Me call my mother and tell him no. So and then me have to tell him say I joke me and me. But anyways, when I did get the real positive test, anything can lie me I tell. Let me see if I can find one nice little background thingamajig for play. But why is the screen dimming? But yes, so back to the story. it happened. My schedule an appointment for go do an ultrasound, and you know, she was no more than 6 weeks old. It was like a little dot, like literally one little dindy dindy dot. You could even realize what it was, but there was a heartbeat, and I made it so freaking happy. Like it made I know how to explain the feelings or made I feel one time you finally hear the heartbeat of your baby. You know, it was unexplainable. So after the ultrasound, the doctors took me and my boyfriend took me to this room where they had like this basket with a lot of baby stuff, and they told us to pick something out of it, and he picked like a small blue sock, and I picked like a small yellow socks, and at that point I was like, I didn't really care what I had. If it was a boy or girl, I didn't really care. As long as it was a baby, I was fucking happy. So my boyfriend, him will want one next boy or whatever. Him say want one boy because he don't know if he take care of a girl pitney. So, that was the deal. Anywho, during my pregnancy, I never had any form of morning sickness. Never sick yet. The only thing that really happened to me was I kind of did have a bitter taste in my mouth sometimes when me eat certain food, and it would have just turned me off. Or my lip them did dry, you freak. Like my lip them dry, and then crack. Them crack and then would have bun me. Not care how much moisturize my lip, them would have just bun the shit out of me. Like there was nothing me could do for make my lips them feel nice, moist and smooth. They would have always appeal. So I did have that issue that one time I did pregnant. I basically could have do everything. I go to work, I do everything that I could do at that point. I never really I lift nothing. I never try to lift nothing heavy. I just I get some bumble blood clot from my man. So, I didn't basically like focus on being a pregnant lady and being cautious of all the things that can happen while being pregnant. So with that being said, when I was about 6 months, I think I did probably about 21 weeks, and so when you have 16 weeks I can find out the sex of your baby. Anyways, before me got this, so when I did breed, I never have no health insurance, and that did kind of sticky because I never really that think about so far ahead or whatever, or what the cost may be, or if something happened, what would have happened, and all these things. But at that time, a job what I do, which I still have, but I get pay enough money where I could afford to pay for all of my doctor visits and so forth. So me used to pay cash for all of my doctor visit them, all of the testimony me used to have to run, me have to pay cash for it. Until me did anxious, my doctor keep on put off me ultrasound for me find out the sex of my baby. So I decided to go somewhere else because I think the bomb madman there I come tell me send me for the blood test for figure out the sex of my baby, when the blood test costs even way more. Like that shit, when we go to the lab, the lady tell me say it would have cost like 2,000 something. I mean I talk USD, 2,000 something USD for them to do a blood test without insurance, to find out the sex of my baby. I say fuck no, and not in my cabinet. So I decide to venture off. I meet somebody and they tell me say I can do what I'm called the ultrasound there, 3D. Yeah, I could do a 3D ultrasound. It would only cost $70. So I drove up to the place and me and my boyfriend go, and we get a couple 3D images of my little princess. She was a darling. Gal couldn't stay still, but I got a couple pictures of her, and but it vexed because she have our father nose, and our father nose big, your fuck. So anyways, when she did come out, she did look really nice. But me got there and me do the 3D ultrasound with the lady, like probably, and then me get the sex of the baby, and we did have like one little small gender reveal by the poolside at the apartment complex where me live at. About 2 weeks after that, no, she called me back. No, she not called me back. This heart forget what they call it. It's like a hard place for babies. Call me and tell me that they saw something abnormal and that I needed to come down there so that they could run a couple more tests just to see if it was just an error or something like that. Same time I start fret myself I can't bother with them bumper class, you know. So I went down there and good things I did go with couple cash in my pocket. But I went down there and I went and the lady took me in and she did the ultrasound. She did a heart ultrasound or whatever for say the baby heart and stuff like that. And basically one time she did check, she saw that one of the atriums or aorta or whatever they call it in the chest was not fully developed. So they told me that this was a very serious case. They said that with that she would need emergency surgery right after birth. So same time water start running to me because I can't bother with this, you know, because I really can't bother with this out here. So she tell me say this is very serious and you know it can lead to death and stuff like that, and me couldn't manage it, like me that crying. She tell me say she no want me for the under no stress while me pregnant, and me I say how you expect to tell me them something I expect me to remain calm, normal, and you know, and them something there. So and me left. She went before me leave. She tell me say me go have to come back. Me can't remember the big word what she used, but she used a big fucking word. She tell me say they're gonna have to inject my stomach and take some of the fluids out and test the chromosome to see if everything is normal, to check to see if my baby have any abnormalities, like as far as like babies were born with my baby usually born with, I forget what they call it. Look, me always forget things, so bear in mind. Me, like I said, I totally throughout this life, but them tell me, you know, say them have to do that procedure. So me go back. Me they very concerned because me I say, for me pitney way, no like stay still. You go shove one needle in my gut, right? You go inject me with one needle, one long blood clot needle in my belly. For take some of the fluids where the baby in the sack. For test it for any abnormalities. So she did that. She says when the results came back, she said everything was okay. She said that was a good thing because if it was abnormal, then there wasn't any chance of her surviving. So you know, made it happy. Them diagnosed her with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. It's when one of the atriums in the heart doesn't fully develop, and so they would have to do a procedure where they would have to push this thing up through her thigh, leads to her heart. They would puncture a hole in her heart so that the blood would flow to her lungs and then to the rest of her body. So just imagine me pregnant and I think about all this fuckery. So my daddy here now, and may I think about it, and them give me and my boyfriend a decision whether or not I wanted to have the baby and just keep her until she slowly fades away, or I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that she is here, make sure that they try everything to get her to where she needs to be, you know, functional. They basically told me that so the placenta is providing everything the baby needs right now. It's providing her with oxygen and blood, so she doesn't really have to do that on her own. But when she born, she have to, our heart have to go function on her own. If not, she just go dead. So then just go have to take. They said me might not go get no chance to hold her after me have her. Me not go get no chance to see her or anything. She just go and do the procedure. Me can't hold. Me can't get no skin to skin. Me can't get nothing at all. Then just go take her. Them say with this, it's gonna have to be a scheduled C-section for a certain time. So, they make the decision, me can push her out because, then can't tell how long it's going to take for me to actually deliver her vaginal, if that was the case. So them do the fastest and quickest way them could have find it, which was the C-section. So I say, okay. So me sit down and me watch videos on top of videos on top of videos, and try to give myself like a hope. Say, a whole heap of little pitney we have hyperplastic left heart syndrome survive. Once they have a good doctor, them will survive. So me just the day me give myself hope. Say everything I got alright. Zuzu I got alright. She's strong. She always wiggle up in my belly. So me know said the girl, yeah, I go make it. Everything I got alright. And me just keep it hope, even though me have, the negative thoughts in the back of my head, me just constantly I keep the hope, Just constantly I keep it hope, say everything I got alright. Go shopping, me tell my boyfriend, say, you know what? Me no want buy one whole heap of things. We not buy no prom, no. We don't need no prom, we don't need no crib, we don't need none of that stuff on there. We just buy a few little clothes. You get me? Just few little clothes, because the way how a doctor them attack is when they do the procedure on the baby, she got in the hospital for a while, and the doctor tell me said them I gonna provide her with everything what she needs, so me really no need to get anything at all. I say me just want to say she alright before me start spending a whole heap of money and buy a whole heap of things. Me barely ask nobody for nothing. Me not say no wish list or nothing at all. Me just contain myself. You just make sure say everything good before me even start spend unnecessary money. So me and my boyfriend go shopping and we buy up some whole heap of some nice little outfit for her. Like some cute little outfit. Them just look adorable. To this day, I still have them. Tell myself, say I not give nobody them. I not care if somebody have pitney, me buy some new clothes, but you not get for Zuzu clothes. Me sorry. That's it. So we just buy a small amount of things. Anyways, what else happened during that time before it lead up to that party? So when me get to like 7 months, me start finding hard for walk. If me walk, go down the stairs, me done. That's it. Me can't go nowhere else. I hate that. Susan tired, me out of breath, me can't do it. Matter of fact, jump back to 6 months. Me gone too far. Jump back to 6 months. 6 months I was hospitalized for 2 weeks. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks because me burn up myself with hot oil, not purposefully. It would have happened to anybody. Or maybe I'm just a clumsy pregnant person. But I had a 2nd to 3rd degree burn on my arm, and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And when I can see it, you go all the way. I don't know if you can see the discoloration on my hand from the light. You go around my chest. Yeah, so you can see everything. Like all I color not come back, but it is there. And like the side portion on my breast right here. So well, I burn up hot oil. Don't go in the kitchen when I'm pregnant. So I was in the hospital. Them say when you're pregnant, you're supposed to sleep on your left side. I could have laid down on my left side, none at all, because I burn up my left side. Right? So I try to lay down on my back at least little bit, because it was so uncomfortable. I don't know if you ever breathe yet, or anybody on me snap ever pregnant, but it was so hard to find a comfortable position where I could have lay down and feel comfortable for drop asleep. Would a spin, turn, twist, and I can't lay down on the hand. Me could even lift up this was as far as me could have lift up my hand, because if anybody know with burns, when the skin a grow back, it grow back tight. So if me not stretch my hand a go with my skin a go grow back and my hand a go stuck right there. So but me go a therapy and them stretch, bust my hand a couple time, stretch my hand to make sure say the which party there right now. Because I'll like right here saying I'm right here so did burn too, so it kinda hard for me extend my hand where it should be. And because me dep on my phone right now, mother. Matter of fact. Me don't know show my other phone there, but when I just show a picture of my hand one time I did burn up. But if me do get a chance, I will show. So me in a hospital for 2 weeks. Them give me for the skin graft when me go in. Them basically bathe my hand with soap. My hand, as me say, burn up my hand, so them bathe my hand, which I rub off my skin. And then when they took me into surgery to do the skin graft, then put me to sleep, but they never give me like a strong dose of the medication to put me to sleep because me did pregnant. So then put me to sleep and me come back and me did have like this skin graft over my skin, which is basically an animal skin where they put on your skin to help your skin recover from the burn, basically. So that did happen, and as each part of my hand heal, me take off the animal skin or whatever off of my hand, and that did very painful. It did very painful to do anything at all. Me used to tidy every friggin' day. Every day me tidy until them tell me say me could have take showers. And when the shower lick my hand, because then tell me say me could have shower in a warm water, it feel ticklish like some other creep up the whole of my skin. Anyways, going back 7 months now, me a walk and make have to constantly have this hand covered because me have to protect you from the sun. Me have to wear sunscreen. Me have to do all of these things just so me can protect the pigmentation, so that my hand not come back darker than my natural skin color, which already I have. So I'm gonna really give a fuck right now. So it made it kind of out of breath. Me could have walked nowhere too far, and my belly did just start to feel heavy down. My back hot me out of sweat. Me just feel big and tired. Even though not me never really big, I just my belly alone did I grow because my belly not even did that big, but it did heavy. It did very fucking heavy. And remember one day me in a house. This was the day before me going to hospital, by the way. But in a house and me did lose out my hair, so me tell myself me go down a hair store, me buy some hair, and me say, I'm gonna crush in my hair. I'm gonna make it crush in my hair for a while because me do my own hair. So me go in the bathroom and me stand up and me crush my hair, and my foot them did start I get swell up. So me carry the chair in the bathroom and me sit down in the bathroom and me crush it. And me did start feel kind of weary, like me kind of feel weird. Me did wake up 6 o'clock in the morning and me did eat some cornflakes and milk with my boyfriend before he go to work. And then me start to me hair for, and then so me say maybe because me a long time me eat, so maybe I'm hungry. I never really feel like look about nothing. So me go in a car, me drive go to McDonald's, go buy some McChicken. And me come back in a house and me eat it, but me just still never feel good. Me eat here, me lay down and me drop asleep, and when me wake up, my belly did just feel stiff. When I wake up, my belly feels stiff and my back hurt me. And I said, no man, why my back hurt me so? Like it me kind of feel like something I have period cramp. And I said this not feel right. So I pick up the phone and I call the doctor and I did figure see. Why me keep on skip and jump over things? Let me go back. No bear with me, please. Let me just go back a little bit. When I come out of the hospital for the burn, them let me off for 3 days and I come back for the dress my hand. And me dey out of the hospital for 3 days, sleep on my own bed for like you don't know how long I want sleep on my own bed. But me go and me sleep on my own bed for 3 days and go back them say for me did for do like this other local surgery on the part of my hand here. And them time I said before me do the procedure me need for go do the COVID test. Because I did the one when me go in a hospital the first time. So I need to go do a COVID test. But them they do it while me did asleep. So no, this is my first COVID test. It was a drive-up COVID test. I'm a drive up. And when I drive a seat, and my boyfriend there next to me, and the woman come with this blood clot, long, ears cleaner looking thing. And she tell me something if I tilt my head back way. And me think the ears cleaner probably about this long. If me not lie, about this long. And me think she push about this in me. One time I tell her me feel like ears cleaner reach like, yeah, so. I'll sneeze, me sneeze for the woman. But anyways, me take the test and me go back home. And later in the evening, the lady texts me back and tell me say I tested positive for COVID. So okay. Me what? Me test positive for what? For COVID? Okay. So that happened now. No, I am COVID positive. But in a hospital for 2 weeks. Them switched me over to high risk pregnancy. And because me have COVID, me could see a OB, me could see my gynecologist or whatever you call it. Me could see my doctor, right? And then with the COVID, me have to wait 1 extra 2 weeks and then push me. Me never see no doctor for must about 2 months. Basically, me never see a OB because they switch me from my original OB one time. They find out say baby have the hyperplastic left heart syndrome and send me go a hospital for Sean Jenkins Children's Hospital in South Carolina. They send me there, so because the hospital where I was going to deliver the baby don't know how to deal with that sort of situation. So they transfer me. From then transfer me, I have not seen an OB. 2 doctors them come in, come check up on me and check my baby heart rate, but that was the only time them come. I never see an actual doctor. Right? And then I did have COVID and me missed my appointment me if you have, and then push it back all the way at 26 because them said them never really have no space to take me. I said, okay. With the whole COVID, it did not affect me in any way. I never feel sick. I never lose my taste. I feel normal. I guess this is what they list as asymptomatic because I never have no symptoms or none that I could recognize. But anyways, with that being said, I never say no doctor for 2 whole months, and I was high risk. So I dey home a day and I call the doctor and I tell him say my back a cramp me back to my 8 months now. Tell him say my back a cramp me or whatever, and it feel like period cramp basically. So she tell me say me to check my panty and see if there's any fluids in there. So I pull down my panty and I check, nothing in there. Right? So they tell me, okay, well, you should be okay. She said, well, do you still want to come down here and see us? And I say, yes, because I really don't feel good. So she asked me, how long will it take for you to get here? I'm going to tell her probably 20 to 30 minutes. So reason being 20 to 30 minutes was because early that morning, me and hubby did joke. And me never go bed, and me never want to go a doctor, and them tell me if I go skin out and me pum frownsy. So me say, let me go bed first. So me go in the shower, me start bed, and me kind of have the hot water a beat me because me kind of feel uncomfortable, so kind of stand up on the hot water a little bit for make it run down for me. And a pain, by the time I step out of the shower, the pain get from 0 to 100. From 0 to 100, me could turn up, me could basically me could stand up straight. Me have to stand up and bend me back. Me could put on my panty because me did have a big belly in front of me. Put on my panty. Me could put on my shorts. Me only could have put on one t-shirt. Then me could move. My belly really feel tough. Now when you feel it, it feels solid. It like really feel extremely tough. Me can't feel so now move. Me don't know what to think to this point. So me reach over to my phone, cause my phone is on a place apart on the bed. I reach over to my phone and my damn boyfriend he did at work and he work like 30 minutes around from me there. I say, babes, me not feel good. I don't know what, but I think I can drive myself to the clinic. You say, you want me to left work? I say, yes, left work. By the time I come, I vomit up your whole place. Because me one type of person, if me I feel extreme pain, me I go and vomit. Me start vomit up your whole place. Me vomit up your bed, the ground, everywhere. Me vomit up every single thing. In coming, him tell me say, but they kind of look like me, I feared way on the bed. So him hurry up and he lift me up and him, I don't know he run with me down the stairs, but he run with me down the stairs. And he run with me, carry me go at the car. And me tell say, me did feel so damn uncomfortable. Like me feel like me I get squeezed up, me feel like me I this, me feel like me I that, but me could walk, me could do nothing. He run with me, put me in a back seat, and me have vomit up in back seat. And me reach a hospital, and he run go in a hospital, and he go get one wheelchair for me and wheel me in. The doctor them did already tell me some if you come at 4th floor when time I come, so me tell them so if you come I got 4th floor. So me go a 4th floor and me go up there and tell them I don't feel good, me then a whole heap of pain, blah blah blah. Them carry me go in a room and they put me on the bed and the lady strap up my belly and them a try hear the baby heartbeat, but them a search and they can't find it. Try hear the baby heartbeat, search and can't find it. This black girl come off and push with the white boy them say if you move from out her way and make she search. She put the thing on my belly one time and she say hemorrhage. She said me a hemorrhage, me need to go in a surgery. No, meaning me have internal bleeding. And me have a placental abruption because the placenta way baby in it abrupt from the uterus wall and it have me have extreme internal bleeding. Plus the baby not get no oxygen, the baby not get no blood, the baby not get nothing from me. And the mere fact that she have a hyperplastic left heart syndrome and the only thing we are give her everything what she need are the fucking placenta, and the placenta detached from the wall make it even fucking worse. And then just crank up the bed when me depend and probably about 20 doctors around me and all of them are rush me. I carry me going at the surgery room and me just remember ask which one my boyfriend and them tell me say he can't come in a room. He can't come in a room at all. And a lady tell me say before them put me to sleep because then tell me say I can't be awake for procedure. She tell me say you do know that with the situation what the baby have, there's nothing that they can do to help her at this point. The only thing they can do is help me. That what the woman tell me before me pass out. And me just remember she had put the oxygen mask over my face and tell me some if I breathe as much oxygen as possible so that the baby can get oxygen. And me did in so much pain, me could even lay down on my back. Them transfer me to the next bed and them start strap up my foot, them strap up my hand, then put one hand over so, then put one over so, then strap down my foot, then put oxygen mask, then start put injection and drip and everything in my hand. And my boyfriend could have been in a room. He could have done none at all. Anyways, I had a long 3 hours sleep. The baby was born in 30 minutes. But when I got to the hospital, she only had 6. Her heart rate was only at 6%. And unfortunately, she passed away in my stomach. And from my boyfriend's point of view, he said that they came and gave him some the scrubs or whatever he should put on, everything just in case, because they said there's a possibility the baby might be born or whatever. So they give him the whole outfit that he needs to wear to go into the surgery room. And him they out there, and then him remember him say the lady come back out. The lady will give him clothes, come back out and tell him say the baby not gonna make it. And him say him just remember I tell the doctor said just make sure you try everything for to save it two of them. And the point is basically no remember nothing when I did sleep. I don't remember nothing when they put me to sleep, nothing at all. It's like me feel like me don't know, when I look at it, me feel like me did there in between dead and alive, because me no remember nothing, me no dream nothing, me no do nothing at all. You get me? Him said 30 minutes after me go in a room, they come out with the baby, and him saying it have this smile upon his face, like, but he say as the doctor get closer, he realize say the baby not alive. The baby did dead. And him saying, holy baby, 3 hours them while me da sleep. He hold the baby for the whole time while me did asleep. And when me wake up, he come to me and say, babes, the baby not make it. And he said, me look pan him and smile and say, everything I got alright. You know? Everything I got alright. And me fucking vex, me mad. There's nothing, nobody can tell me we're gonna make me fucking feel better about the situation. Nothing at all. I mean, it's easier to talk about right now, but when it just happened, it did hurt so fucking bad. Me did mad at everybody, and me did mad at every fucking body. Me did mad at my mother because she did a Virginian, she will come up and something did happen to her car, and which pushed back a time when she did for come up, for come stay with me closer to the time when I did have baby. So I feel like if she did there, should have been able to carry me go to hospital. So I did a lay down in a pain. You know, maybe mother at least hear her, but maybe me could have wake up and see her. Maybe me could have see her, make one look a facial expression, move, you know. If you see you carry one baby 8 months in your belly and all you feel are movements and kick. Movements, kick, elbow, fist. All you get. I want lifeless baby. One when I move, now say nothing at all, eyes closed. You don't know what color they eye be. You don't know what they voice sound like, you don't know what they cry sound like, you don't know nothing at all. You know? And me did vex. Me did vex with the one up above. Nobody could tell me, say me not vex with him. Nobody not tell me, say me not ask him no fucking question, because enough blood clot people have pitney when I deserve fucking pitney. And who deserve them can't fucking get them. Obviously, you have the power to give and to take away. You should have known, say, we would have been good fucking parents. We would have take care of them. Some people get in pitney and kill them. But who am I to question him? Since you know what all happened before it happened and still make a blood clot happen. So all me have to show for, this is my Zuzu. Will forever be my Zuzu. The decision was very hard. I tell my boyfriend, say, me not see the point of having a funeral. The cheapest way to go, have a cremate her. When she dead and buried, she go rotten anyway, so might as well me just cremate her and done. Me go at the morgue. Well, me not go at the morgue. At the morgue, me not even know where me go at the place. Me never see her there, but me go and me get her death certificate and everything, and me pick out the urn where me want for her. And then a guy tell me when the procedure gonna happen. If it didn't do whatever, and then me come pick up her ashes. So that's that. Right now, me not too have no interest in having no pitney right now. It basically kill me fucking vibe. I mean, in the beginning, me never wanted in that first place, but me change my mind and say, you know, I really want one baby. You know, me have baby fever. Me feel like, you know, when you get mature, you change your mind and say you want things you probably never want before you want now. And everybody, every woman, what day I watch my life right now, wanna know the feeling, wanna see a baby for the first time. Nothing no make you as happy as that. Nothing. Me not think nothing can be compared to that feeling there. Nothing at all can compare to that feeling now me feel when me see her for first day. And I did like if I say doctor them make me keep her for 3 days them when me did in the hospital for. Me keep her for 3 days them. Right on my bedside. Well, I'm not keep her for 3 days them right on my bedside, but me keep her the first day, me keep her for a couple of hours. But then the doctor come with one bag of ice and say no put my baby on the bag of ice, and me say no bother with it. Me say take her and go on with her, because if she there beside of me not care when nobody want to feel about that. But if she there beside of me and me see no fluids or nothing start come out and nose or mouth or nothing, me I go afraid to touch him. So take him and go on. And if me want her to come back and you want to clean her up or something and carry her come back so me can hold her and rock her and do what me need to do with her, you can do that. Take about 2 weeks to me can walk. Because for all of the females that will ever have a C-section, know how I feel. You can't sneeze, you can't cough. Everything we have to do, everything you do, and you need to use your stomach muscle, you can't do. And the fact that I have to go through all of that, I never had nothing to show for. The fact that I did have all our reminders, them, every single fucking day, my breast full of milk, and I don't have nobody for sucky. Me have belly fat, me not know for show feet. Me have stretch mark when me pitney there. Me swim would I feel way more comfortable. When I feel way more comfortable. If me did have something for show for, then more even give a fuck about them things there. Yes, love, it is a headband wig. This is me. It is a headband wig. I just strap it on and strap it off. But you get me? It tough. I feel like you know, me feel if everybody will go through the same thing when me go through. It was very rough. Me have all different types of thoughts. Me feel like me never want there. Me feel like me just couldn't deal with this shit no more. What me coulda do you so? What me coulda do you so? During my whole pregnancy journey, during my pregnancy journey, during that time, me and my sister did conceive around the same time. But me think me did further ahead than she. And she had a miscarriage earlier on in the pregnancy. I have one of the workplaces when we used to work at. 2 or 3 of the girls them had a miscarriage, probably about 3 weeks into the third week or whatever. I mean, not, 12 or 6 or 7 weeks into the pregnancy, they have a miscarriage. Me ask him, why the fuck you never take Fimito before me get so fucking attached? You know when me feel like you would have still have an effect on me? But me not have nothing for sure for. And me only have questions to ask and me not have nobody who can answer none of them. Cause none of them can bring my Zuzu back. She done dead and gone. And swear the energy not there right now if even try if you have none. I swear. And people ask me why me not have me not have no form of faith. None. Me did reach at one point, me say why me can never just blood clot take me same time when you take she. Me don't have none. That is how pissed off me did be. People say, well, you should be thankful because I could have it to take a blood clot to away. Me did hurt. Me did very fucking hurt. But man, man. Me not know. Me not think me can deal. Me not think me can deal with something like that again. Me not think them say well with the hyperplastic left heart syndrome, chances are it's slim. The chances are slim that if you have another baby they will have it. The chances are very slim. I have talked to many females that had complications with their first pregnancy, their second, their third, and their fourth. And probably the fifth one was fucking good. Me not have the energy if you got you all that the girl them strong. Them strong. Me not test if it. Me not test the water. Because me not think me I got able to swim. It's a hard, it tough. Me smile at that. That's when me not think about it. Me try to not think about it. Me not dwell upon it. Not anymore. But it did really affect me really bad. Really bad because me did very excited about the pregnancy. We did not try. That's something we did want. And that's something where happened surprisingly. We were trying. And everything just went to shit. But yeah, that is it. That was my pregnancy journey. Yeah. And this is Zuzu. Her name was Battery Dead. Her name was supposed to be Sahara. And her nickname Zuzu. Babe never liked the nickname. Anyways, I'm put on back wig. Kinda like my curly hair. But that's all. Anyone have any questions for me? No? No question? But I just want to thank you guys. Not a time for. Thank you guys for watching. Are you doing better now? Yes, I'm doing a lot better now. I feel more focused. I just think that I'm going to work on myself and trying to build things around me before thinking about doing that, because I wasn't ready, because there was a lot of things that I needed that I didn't know that I needed at that point. So no, I'm just going to make sure that everything is in place and set, so when that do happen, I feel like I'm in a better position, if you know what I mean. Want at least make sure say me have a nice house. Me I try work on my credit score so me can apply for a house. I move out of this apartment. Until then, no babies. Yeah, yeah. Trust me, this did really, really, really affect me in so many ways. Me did every time I see somebody and then baby, me did just feel so sad. Or if me see somebody when me have where me and them did we have baby around the same time and then baby born and everything nice, but just feel so fucked up. Me don't know how to deal with it. Me can't say nothing nice about the situation. Me can't be happy for them because me not happy none at all. Me can't be happy for you if me not happy. Me can't push my feelings to the side. Me can't text you and be like, oh, you do this thing, your dad, oh my god. Me can't do it. Me can't fake it. Me just me can't do it. Yes, still upset with him, Susan. Me still upset with him. He can't go near me shit. If you should get pregnant again, but surprise, how do you think you will feel? I don't know. My boyfriend always I tell me say, you see you're well I'm breathing now. I said, me good. Me good. Me good. I don't know. But I feel worried if me get pregnant again. I feel like I feel more worried than excited, because me don't know what the outcome are gonna be. Me don't know what the results are gonna be. Me don't know if something are gonna happen or there's gonna be some complications or whatever. Me can't be extremely happy. You get me? It's like me have to think like, me hope everything alright. Me hope me have fun. Like from me get pregnant and all, me say I just want to have a healthy baby. Just want healthy baby. That's all me hope and pray for. Me like literally me have little to no faith, right? But even though me have little to no faith, when me do get things or get blessed with things, but that thank you God. Thank you God. If things happen, even when me not try, me always say thank you God or whatever. But this happened and me pray and me pray for a better outcome. Me pray every time me send in the results, them and forget the results, them send in the test and forget the results. Me pray for something positive, hope I something good. Me hope they not said this, me hope they not said that. God do me I beg you. You get me? You see my boyfriend? He's a very religious person. Him pray every day. If him a walk out of the house, him put up his hand and him pray. Him literally lay down at the bedside and him pray on my belly every fucking day. Him pray. Nobody no blood clot answer. The call got to dial tone. I bought the wig off loveme.com. LUVME.com. But such is life. You know, me did always feel bad lucky. You know, enough bad things happen to me. I'm a push it side. But I guess there's more to come. But me take you with a smile.